So on Friday is the 10th anniversary of the Maori channel. It was a dawn chorus on March the 28th, 2004 that heralded a landmark moment in Maori broadcasting, the culmination of years of political and legal struggle to safeguard te reo Māori. So here to discuss the journey so far, the Maori channel's General Manager of Programming, Haunui Royal. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Morena. Surely its most outstanding achievement must be being here after 10 years when so many detractors gave it no more than 6 months at the beginning.
I think you're right there, actually, yeah. Remembering back to the days pre-launch, 2003, we were getting so much negativity in the media towards the channel that to look at what we've achieved 10 years from now, it does make you proud as the programmer to see the incredible advances we've made as a channel.
And so you agree it is the greatest achievement?
I think so. I think personally we all take as individuals within the station probably different things. Personally, the Rugby World Cup was an enormous experience for me to be part of the initial meeting with the International Rugby Board and to be there, when at the final whistle when we'd run the Rugby World Cup and there was an enormous barrier towards us being the broadcast, as you remember, and rating successfully, being such a successful production. That was personally for me a very pleasing thing. But no doubt about it, if you sat 10 years ago and said, look, in 2014 we're going to have a full immersion channel today as well as a video on demand internet channel, all the other websites connected to all the different production companies, I think you'd be pretty happy. Yeah,
but so often with success, becomes more criticism. And one of them is, as you know, is that the founding principle that te reo was at the core of Maori TV has been, you've diverged away from that. Do you think that that is fair?
I don't think it's fair, actually. If you look at the facts, when we launched in 2004, we had one channel, Maori Television channel, and we were tasked with getting at least the minimum of 51% reo into the primetime schedule. 10 years on, we've got a channel, Maori Television, minimum of 51% reo in the prime time. We've got, as I said, 100% immersion te reo channel. We've also got a video on demand platform that offers an immense level of programming. So you feel
that Maori TV is actually serving that purpose? You mentioned ratings before. How important is that to Maori TV?
I think ratings are a component because I think you have to use... We're not a commercially driven broadcaster. So we are a public broadcaster in the sense that the reo and the culture is at the forefront of what we're trying to do.
So but ratings are you trying to serve Maori or not attract Maori?
It's a balancing act. I think it's a balancing act. I think different programming, we've got festival, documentaries and movies, do very well for the non-Maori audience as well. But if you look at the thrust of our total package, it really is very Māori-centric and Māori-focused.
It is a tricky area to get into because then it raises that idea of whether or not Māori TV is becoming Pākehā-fied, which is a bit of a catchword that's around at the moment. Certainly the Kohanga Reo story has sort of lent more weight to that accusation, I guess. And do you think that's a fair one? And do you think that Māori TV needs to be more focused on the positive than the negative stories?
I think we are focused on the positive. If you look at the main driver, I think one of the undercurrents really of getting ourselves our own television channel was that the amount of negativity towards the Māori image in mainstream. And even last year there was academic studies that showed, in studying the mainstream channels, that the enormous amount of negativity attached to when you saw a Māori person in mainstream, particularly in prime time. We know that one of the biggest drivers, and the number one reason that people say they come and watch Maori TV is to see a positive affirmation of the Maori culture. And so we know that. So obviously it's difficult. How do you balance that if you want to investigate the darker sides of things and the troublesome? And
I think that's a question we're going to be looking more and more at as the year goes on, particularly with an election coming up. We have to leave it there, but thank you so much for your time. Haunui Royal.
Kia ora.